All right, so I thought I would take a moment just to go over all the gear that I've assembled for my Dobson in a Day trail, starting with the trail runners. So I decided to not go with hiking boots and to opt for these trail runners that have a mesh exterior where the water will just go right through, combined with some Smart Wheels socks that are breathable and dry quickly. And so the idea behind this is simply that you accept the wet and you let it dry quickly, and it turns out to be better in the long run that way. However, I'm combining that with some ankle gaiters because these will just avoid having debris get into the shoe, where that could rub up against your wet foot and cause friction and all kinds of problems. So that's the idea behind this combination. All right, so then for clothing, I just have some lightweight non-cotton clothing that wicks away humidity, and a hat. Then I have a long sleeve, same idea, and a jacket because our temperatures are going to be starting off low, maybe around 10 degrees, and it'll be cool in the morning and in the evening. So we're gonna need some long sleeves. I also chose to have some gloves just to absorb the what do you call it? You know, the shock absorbing for the these things. How come I can't think of my words? My poles, there we go. These are not my actual poles. These are, as you can see, they're mismatched. So these are leftover from a hike that my son went on where he came back with 2 different poles. So anyways, mine are at my other son's house and I'm gonna get them for the trip. I'm gonna be carrying the map, and I have a side pocket on my pants, so I have a way to just to refer to where I'm at, and I just find it as mentally encouraging that way. All right, I also got these, and I have no idea if they're of any use, but I didn't open them yet because it's good for, you know, it's at its most potent right when you open them. So I'm gonna put these 2 on my shoes and maybe 2 around my waist on the bands, not on my wrist because that would bother me. But yeah, so I don't know if these work, but they're citronella, and the idea is just to keep the mosquitoes away, which I'm sure there will be many. I have this that I got at the dollar store. I don't know if I really want it, but I know it's good to have a whistle just in case. And well, this is what I found. It has a compass on it and a fire starter. Not that I'm going to be starting any fires, but anyhow, I have that. We'll see, unless I can find a smaller one. And then this is my secret stash of water that is going to go in my bra. And this is the first water that I'll drink so that I can get rid of it and fold it up and put it away. Next, I have my food, my fuel. So here's my 500 milliliter water bottle, and in here I will have just, you know, this, I would drink this first. I've got some protein bars, some gum, because I like to chew gum sometimes when your mouth is dry. And I got some of these, they're blocks by Cliff. I've never tried this before, but they're supposed to give you energy. And then I can stock up at the checkpoints. I also have like lip gloss. If I get something stuck in my teeth, this always annoys me. So I got some of those little sticks. I might just take a couple and leave the box behind. I brought some coffee, instant coffee packs for caffeine, and I have electrolytes. All right, that's all I have in there. I also made some trail mix and thought I would try making it into granola bars. So they're cooling right now. This is them cooling. So in here I have pumpkin seeds, coconut, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, chocolate chips, honey, bacon, almonds, raisins, and egg whites. So anyways, I'm excited about this because I tasted it hot and it's delicious. So anyways, we'll see how that turns out. But I'm gonna have half in this pack and half in my restock bag for Midway. All right, so my next bag is this one. So I have two fanny packs instead of a backpack. This fanny pack, okay, this fanny pack is just basically for bodily needs or emergencies. So I have, in here I have a raincoat and a bug net. I have my headlamp, extra pair of socks. I have moleskin and blister medic. I got those at Bass Pro Shops. What else do I have in here? Okay, that's in the big section. And then in the front here I have, oh, muscle and joint pain. That could come in handy. This I got at Sports Check. It's Body Glide, so it is not antiperspirant. It's waxy, and you put this on before you leave and then reapply as needed. So I have a bigger one to use before the race, and then this one to carry with me in case I need it. So any place where you're getting rubbing and friction, you put this on and it reduces the friction. So less chances of getting all kinds of blisters. And then a small container of bug spray. Okay, so that's in there. What do I have back here? Oh, I have Ziploc bags and some wet ones for going to the bathroom. I also have this as a cloth that can be used to whatever you need it for. That's just hanging. And then I have a first aid kit I brought Robaxacet for pain in the muscles. I also have some Advil for muscle pain. I have some gauze and tape and some alcohol wipes, and that's pretty much it. An extra one of these in case one of these breaks, because that happens. Anyhow, so all of that is going to be on me. It seems like a lot, but it's easy to carry. It's all compact. And then I have a restock bag. All right, so my restock bag, this will be at midpoint, and I put it in a waterproof container so that in case it rains, I don't know where it'll be, but I want to make sure that my dry clothes remain dry. So I've got an extra pair of shoes in here, and then extra socks. I also got some compression socks, which can be useful for sore legs. And then an extra shirt, extra underwear, extra bra, I also brought these. So this was recommended by Carolyn. Knee braces, because sometimes you just need that extra support around the knees. So I got two. And then I also have an extra cloth in case I need one. And of course, this is just going to be waiting. Oh, I also have an extra headlamp in case something happens to the first one. So this is just preventive. All right, so that's that. And okay, then I don't know if I'm going to need this because I know that they're going to be well stocked at the centers, but better safe than sorry. Extra electrolytes and other blocks, more protein bars, protein drinks, and I also have some coconut water, which is a form of electrolyte. Some pepperoni sticks, some more caffeine in case I need it. And then this is extra bug spray, extra wet ones, Body Glide that I want to use before I leave. Oh, and this is my treat. So I never eat these anymore, but I just thought I love them. So I thought this could be something that is as a reward. Okay, if you make it to halfway through and you're ready to keep going, you want to go to the end, here's your reward. So I'll probably bring those. Anyways, that's just kind of like a carrot, but it's orange, but it's not as healthy as a carrot. And that's pretty much it. So that's what I have prepared for my hike. Very excited.